If the good deal is a state of mind, why didn't any of you point out and verbalize that there's a $10,500 discount on this vehicle? Is the size of the discount part of the good deal perception?
Yes.
Now, there may be a reason. There may be a reason, because none of you did it. That's highly unusual. I love the way it's broken out here, that the deal is written up perfectly. Okay? I mean, I wish everywhere I went the deals were written up like this. Everything a customer needs to see or hear to create that good deal mindset is on this piece of paper, except for one thing. Okay, and that is the 14, carry the 1, 14. That's the $1,540 tax credit the customer's getting because he's trading his vehicle to you. By the way, is that real money?
Yes.
That's real money. But the customer knows that. No, the customer doesn't know that. Most of them don't understand tax credit. Back to my original question. Why didn't Ted? Why didn't you point out if there was a $10,500 discount?
I always try to stay away from the left side, or from my point of view, this side of the screen.
Oh,
I necessarily go over.
Are you afraid?
No, I'm not necessarily.
You're afraid, Ted.
So what we do, if they want to go ahead, sir, you already know that we have the $6,000 in rebates and the $4,500 you qualify for incentives itself. So right there, total. Go ahead, I have these options here for you with that $10,000 rebate, and then I just go right back to the amount that they have that they're going to pay monthly. So yeah, I do go to it, but then I touch back right back to payment.
Look, I'm not a big believer in going line by line by line by line by line. Okay, I'm not in on that at all. But I sure as hell am a believer in letting that customer know verbally. I might not even point it out. I might say, look, Ted, you got a $10,500 discount here, and in addition, because you're trading your vehicle into us, you're going to save $1,540 in taxes. Now let's go over here. Okay. Again, I'm all in on avoiding going line by line, but is it worth mentioning? And management, I need you guys to chime in here.
Well, the discount is definitely worth it. So if you look at your pencil, it says market value selling price, right, on line 1. The reason why it says that is so that you can show the customer, listen, this is what the market is doing. The market is selling this vehicle at this price. Oh, okay. Right? So what does that do for you? You just made yourself relevant to what the market selling price is. The reason why you're in my showroom sitting in front of me is because of my discount under the market selling price. That's why you're here. Right? So it's good to show them what the customer gets in return, right? So what's the point of separation between us and the other person? It's the discount, right? It's not the rebate. The rebate is a gimme. They're gonna get the fucking rebate.
Yeah, but at the same time, we don't give the customer too much credit. That rebate's still money that they're not having to pay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
If you can give something else, if you're showing something
Well,
else.
that's why I totaled it up, $10,500 discount. Because that's what they're not paying. All right, explain to me, Jonathan. Explain to me. Treat me like I've just come to work here. I'm an experienced salesperson, but now I need to do it. I need to learn your process. Explain to me how I'm supposed to work the customer for cash, if I am. Or maybe just come straight from the desk. I don't know. You tell me.
Most common thing is, sir, most people do not finance your taxes. Tag and deal with it. And sometimes you separate. So when they say, I have no money down, okay, that's fine.
But why would the customer say I have no money down?
That's like the two.
Because we asked.
That's the key. If I asked, Ignacio, how much money do you want to put down today?
About 1,000. Yeah, but you're talking about in the pencil we write.
Okay, no, okay. Well, I'm going to get to the pencil in a second.
Okay.
I mean,
Initializing the pencil.
yeah, I'm a strong believer in putting down, having the desk control
Gotcha.
the cash, but I'm also a strong believer in, if the desk is going to work the cash, as a salesperson, I definitely don't want to ask them what they want to put down, because they're going to say nothing, or they're going to say very little. So then when I bring this out, it appears that I haven't listened to them. So if I'm not capable of working the customer for cash, and by the way, before I ever went to the desk, I'd say, all right, Ted, I'm going to tell you, on a $66,000 truck, most of our customers are going to put down somewhere between 20 and 25%. In your particular case, that's $12,000 to $15,000. Did you plan on putting down $12,000 to $15,000, or did you have another number in mind? Well, by the way, it's going to be another number in mind, okay? But I'm never going to say, Ted, on this $66,000 truck, how much would you like to put down today? That's as dumb a question as asking a customer what they think their vehicle, their trade-in's worth. What percentage of the customers know what their trade-in's worth? Zero. Zero would be the right answer. Okay? The reason we don't get cash down from customers is we ask dumbass questions. How much you want to put down today? They don't want to put down anything. How much do I want to put down today? Nothing. But you know what? If somebody says, hey, in order to put yourself in the best financial position, you're going to want to put down 20 to 25%. That's $12,000 to $15,000. Did you have that number in mind, or did you have another number in mind? Well, I had another number in mind. Okay, we're going to do it your way, but let me tell you what happens. When you put down 12 to 15 grand, you lower the balance to finance. And that is the key to your financial well-being. Because when you lower the balance to finance, well, shoot. You know what? I do not use that word because the customer doesn't understand it. I'm going to guess that 3/4 of the population does not understand the definition of equity as it pertains to an automobile. In fact, 3/4 of the population doesn't think it's possible to have equity in an automobile because they don't understand all the meanings of equity. They think an equity is a stock. So I don't say equity, I say the more money you put down, the lower the balance to finance, the quicker you can trade it if you want to. Because they can understand that kind of language. I don't say you pay it off quicker because I'm having a tough time finding people these days who have ever paid off a vehicle. The more money you put down, Jonathan, the lower the balance to finance, the quicker you're driving a vehicle with no car payment at all. And by the way, you're going to save yourself a pile of money in finance charges. You're going to have the option to shorten the term, which saves you another pile of money in finance charges, which lets you trade it sooner if you want to, even sooner. And my gosh, when you shorten the term and you lower the balance of finance, good heavens, you are driving a vehicle with no car payment. And by the way, the lower the balance of finance, the lower the initial car payment is too. So if 12 to 15 grand doesn't work, how close can you come?
5 grand.
5 grand or 2 grand or one, whatever they say. Do you think if you do that every time, you're going to get more out of them than they were planning on putting down initially?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then look, I'll take 1,000, but I promise you, when I bring back the numbers, you're going to want to put down some more because nobody finances their taxes and fees. Okay, so now when Jonathan or somebody pencils it for me, I don't have to worry about looking like an idiot. Now, everybody's told me to pick a payment. There are 18 payments on this sheet of paper.
Great point on that. Can you elaborate? Because we have a problem with that when it comes to payment.
Let's back up an hour and a half, okay? You just meted and greeted me, okay? You just meted and greeted me, all right? We're having a good old time. I'm digging you. I came in to see this truck, and I happened to mention that I got a vehicle that I'm going to replace, and by golly, if you get right on that trade, I'll trade it to you. Are you going to ask me what I'm paying for my vehicle right now?
Like your monthly payment?
Yeah, are you going to ask me what I'm paying?
Yes.
Everybody? Okay, good.
How'd you get that payment done?
Not just that, but here's the key question. I'm paying $505 a month right now. Where will I go on my next
So
payment?
you know that you're gonna pay $100 to $200 more in this new vehicle.
Statistically,
more money than
people,
yours.
when they trade a vehicle, their payment will go from $150.
You're going from
How
a
about-
Altima to a Pathfinder, bigger vehicle, doesn't need bigger.
Forget all that. Forget it, because you look, you gotta get an idea of what I can pay before you ever take me to this vehicle, right?
Yep.
Or otherwise, I'm gonna go with my payment. I can't do that.
So would you ask them like, so
We'll need a chair.
how does your current payment fit in your budget?
No, no. I'm making my payments right now at 505.
200 bucks.
The average bump, and this is for people who have filed bankruptcy and are coming in here and having to go down. This is for people that win the lottery and go up $600 a month. The average payment change every time someone buys a car or a truck, and this is new and used, is $125. So if you tell me you're paying $505, I'm going to say, well, if you're like most of my customers, I'm guessing you're looking to go somewhere between $650 to $700 with your next payment. I'm going to set the bar. Now, I'm going to get any number of responses. No divorce. Okay. Well, by the way, when do you want to find that out?
Right away.
Early. Or he goes, well, no, I'd like to keep it around 600. Well, if someone says they'd like to keep it around 600, what will they pay?
670.
Yeah, they'll pay a lot more depending on how good a job we do of selling the vehicle. But here's what I get from salespeople all around the country. Well, they're going to want to stay the same or go down a little bit.
I hear that every day.
But you know what? That's the salesperson's opinion, not the customer's opinion. Ask them what they're paying now. Hey, that's a terrific payment. You must have put down some serious money to get a payment that low on that type of vehicle. Well, I did, as a matter of fact. I had some equity. Good. Good. Do that again. But if you're, yeah. But if you're paying $505 right now, if you're like most of my customers, you're looking to go somewhere between $650 and $700 with your next vehicle, right? Well, I'd like to keep it around $600. But if you ask them what they want to pay, what are they going to say? I'm going to keep it right around the same thing.
They say 200.
Don't say that shit.
No, they can't.
I swear to God.
So you said this Infinity is going to be $250 a month?
They only be $200 a month. Everybody.
Steve, are you saying to do this out on the meet and greet on the lot, or when you're getting needs analysis inside?
You should be asking them for their paperwork anyway when you're at their car, right?
Well, right.
So at
Right.
their paperwork, you're going to see what the finance is.
But are we asking?
There is no one particular spot. If I'm doing an early trade walk, I'll say, hey, what's your month? When's your next payment due on this one? The 15th. How much will it be? 505. Okay. Now I won't even say anything then. But a few minutes later, I'll say, well, okay, if you're at 505 now, shoot, you probably want to go 650, 700 with your next vehicle.
Yeah, it'd be so.
It's only needs analysis.
Say again.
It's only needs analysis.
Different, and then these analysis is very different.
I did make sure I looked at one of those sheets before I leave today.
That's why.
Take the info pages.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a discrepancy.
Okay. All right. What about the with this vehicle, we're buying their vehicle for $22,000. Okay. That was the 7% state tax state. I'm glad you're thinking that way. But
Positivity, man. The whole fucking
yeah, I'm glad you're thinking that way. But right now, I'm saving $1,540 by trading the vehicle in. Right? Is that a good number for the customer? Oh, I think I recognize this. Yes. Okay, good. Good. Is that a good number for the customer?
Yes.
Why wouldn't I voice that? And because you're trading the vehicle into us, you're going to save yourself $1,540. I told this morning's class, I shopped for a car in December for the first time in 10 years. Not that I haven't had new cars, but I just would go to my brother's Honda store and pick out a new Pilot every 3 years. This time, I didn't want the new Pilot. And I had a Pilot. I could have sold it myself. I'm a car salesman, so it wouldn't have been hard for me to sell it myself. Did I sell it myself or did I trade it in? Why?
Time and effort.
I looked at what I could get for it, best case scenario. I'm in a 7% state too. It wouldn't have been worth my time. Best case scenario, I might have made $450. People don't know this. Well, the best number I got was 21,000. If I'd gotten 22, I'd have done business. I said, Charlie, you're in a 7% state. I said 21 plus 14 or 1,500 bucks, you were over 22. This is a guy who's older than I am, has homes in Atlanta and Hilton Head, has been very successful, has bought a lot of cars, but he doesn't understand how the tax credit works. If that salesperson at that Nissan store, because it was a Nissan store he went to, they offered him 21 instead of 22 or whatever he wanted. If they just said, hey Charlie, you're getting 21 plus 7% of that's for another 1,400 bucks right on top of it, he'd have bought a car 3 months before then. I guarantee it. It happens every day at every store in this damn market. Customer doesn't, they can't quantify the tax credit. True or false? If we pull this trade out, does not the price go up by $1,540? Yeah. Not because we changed the price. The taxes go up. Customers need to hear this stuff. Okay, back to 18 payments.